Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Let's go ahead and tap into your January reading. Overall energy is the Three of Wands or Three of Fire here in this deck. We've got Calendula. Okay, that might be something you want to work with here. But this is about optimism, just the possibilities, being, feeling excited about your future. Some of you could be looking out into the new year, just kind of like, yes, this is my year, like that type of energy. So I feel like this is a great start for you in January. I'd love to see you coming through with the high vibes, Cancer. So we're going to see what else is coming in for you. Challenge for January is the Six of Air. Okay, cattail here. So you could be having a challenge, completely moving on from the past. A part of you might still be kind of looking over your shoulder like, did they notice I'm gone? Oh, Cancer, don't do that, okay? Like, I'm sure they notice, but, let's not make it a thing, okay? I just saw 111 on the screen. That can be an angel number for you. But, this could even be you replaying old memories, sometimes being a little nostalgic and stuff, that Cancerian thing. We also have the Nine of Air coming through. So we have two air cards. So there's a lot of like mental activity that is kind of a challenge for you here this month with the Nine of Air. This is a little fear that is there. We ain't gonna lie. You got a mix of optimism here, but maybe underneath the surface, you're just like, ooh, I'm getting, is this too good to be true? I'm also getting like, is this going to last? Okay. So that might be something that you're worried about here. Maybe because something in your past felt like it was too good to be true. It didn't really last. So you might be, just having some concerns about that. Let's see what's going on. We're going to continue expanding this out. Oh, there's pomegranate associated with this Nine of Air here. Let's see what's going on for you in career and finance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the month of January, career and finance. Seven of Air. That's that looking back. Why you got all these air cards? You in your head a lot this month. Okay, because I'm literally thinking of the Rider-Waite Tarot where the guy's got all the swords, but he's looking over his shoulder type situation. So be mindful. I always say the analogy I use for that, like we have a rear view mirror in our car, but when you're driving, you're mostly looking straight ahead through the windshield. You're not really looking the entire time through the rear view mirror. With this coming up, it's like you're looking through the rear view mirror the entire time, okay? And if that happened in real life, you get into an accident, right? So be mindful of how much time you're spending on looking back into the past, okay? Some of you, it might be veering on like, okay, you're ruminating a little too much. Your Aries friend is going to tell you lovingly, get over it. Okay. And I know everything's not that easy. Like, trauma, it's a thing, and that's not just something you get over. So make sure you're getting the support that you need to maybe help you work through some of that. If this is some sort of traumatic event, then get the support that you need. Learn about the tools that you need where you can really just start to move forward with your life. I'm going to get a clarifier on this Seven of Air because it is more of a challenging energy. We've got eucalyptus associated with this. Yeah, even like eucalyptus, I consider that something to kind of clear, like clear your sinuses and all that stuff. So even just like clearing the past away could be significant. Let's see. Okay, clarifying, we have the Page of Cups. Yes, that's you. Okay, sentimental, sweet little Page of Cups you, right? Looking back on the past. idealizing situations, being trapped by your nostalgia in some cases. It's time to let it ride, baby. Let it ride, okay? For some of you, there could be some good news that's coming in for you when it comes to career and finances. Right? I don't know, some of you work with children. Or this is an opportunity that's going to kind of speak to your inner child. Oh, that's cute. We love that for you. Okay. So yeah, you know, that could be something coming through here. It's going to warm your heart. All right. And maybe kind of get you a little more rooted in the present and not so much the past, even for your inner child, right? Because it might be some painful stuff that you're looking back on from your childhood. But whatever this message is or this opportunity that comes in, it's going to be healing for your inner child. I like that. Moving on next to love and relationships for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for January. Love and relationships. Curandera of water, seaweed, okay? So this would be the King of Cups, all right, in this deck. So, I don't know, you could be connected with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They might be older than you. Keep in mind, this could be romantic, platonic, familial, professional connection here. Usually I see this as someone like a father figure or something like that, that you could be connecting with. A mentor, an elder of some sort. Just heard a wise old sage. So yeah, this might be someone that you're kind of seeking some sort of guidance from in some capacity. Even in the workspace, like a supervisor or something like that. Now, you know, when it comes to the romance and shit, you know, this person might be a little older than you or very mature, especially when it comes to the emotional realm. This is someone who's very grounded, emotionally mature, supportive, empathetic, caring, all that good stuff. Okay, so that could be someone that you're connecting with here during January. We like to see that. I don't know why I heard a therapist for some of y'all. Moving on to spiritual healing and growth for Cancer during the month of January. Spiritual healing and growth for Cancer. Eight of air. Air again. Licorice is associated with this, okay? So that Eight of air is feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't do it. You're helpless. You're hopeless. But yeah, y'all are needing maybe some support when it comes to something in your mindset is just like really, you're having a hard time breaking free from in some capacity. Maybe try different types of therapies as well if you have been in therapy a while. I know like the CBT talk therapy is kind of like the traditional quote unquote, but some of you might need to explore some other options. I actually recently started hypnotherapy a couple months ago and I've really been enjoying it so far. So I don't know, maybe some of you can try something like that. It's, what's that thing? EDMR, somatic therapies. It's just so many things you can get into. So that might be something worth looking into. I don't know why I just heard stage fright for some of you, or public speaking. You might have some fears around that you need to work through. But you guys, you can work through it. You got that. Y'all strong. Let's see. Last piece of advice for Cancer for January. Oh, cute. We have love coming through, okay? Self-love first, and then, you know, the love of others, for sure. That could be why that King of Cups came through in your relationships. Maybe the most important relationship for you this month is the one with yourself. Okay? But yes, definitely love abounds for you. We also have well-being, okay? So focusing especially on your mental, okay? That seems to be really important for you. And it's probably going to be a big game changer for you as well in aligning with, it is a life that you envision for yourself. You could see it happening with that 3 of Fire. And you could feel it to a certain extent as well. Like you're feeling more fired up. But the only thing that's going to get in your way is literally your mind. Okay? So working on your mental well-being. Saw 1111 on the screen. Chef's kiss is really what's going to do it for you. Okay? So with that being said, Cancer, I'm going to wrap up this message here. If this resonates at all, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what resonated with you the most, what you're looking forward to here in January. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.